Yep. Philadelphia Eagles.
Oof.
I'm gonna go and take it.
Good.
I'm gonna give him a B.
Hater.
Nah. The Bryce Huff contract's fine. It's cool. To bring him in, I don't think it was like the biggest need on your team. When I said earlier about like the running back position as a luxury, what are you doing type thing, to the Bears, it could apply to the Eagles, but the running back position is so important to the Eagles and the running game is so important to them. This makes sense. Bring in Saquon, bolsters it immediately, and it's really important for Jalen Hurts because he can't do anything else anyways because he sucks. You got to bring in a guy who can actually run the rock, and if you can develop that trust between Saquon and Jalen, you can become dangerous again. And then the safety, CJ Gardner-Johnson being signed to a 333 is not good. Bringing back Brandon Graham it's like your grandfathered into your phone plan. Congratulations. And then you sign Jake Elliott to a massive deal. I don't know if you saw that. So it's cool. You brought in some good pieces with Huff and Barkley, but the rest is just kind of okay, cool, nice. You short up your special teams with your long snapper, your punter, and your kicker. But yeah, so it's a B to me. What do you have? Since I'm a hater.
Man, the Jason Kelce retirement really sucks for them. I think that that takes a lot out of a team that their season ended very badly. But I really, really like the Saquon Barkley addition. Like, I love pairing him back there with Jalen Hurts. Kind of in the same vein as us talking about Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson. I just love what that brings to the table. And it's very, very clear that making him a passer, that whatever they tried to do last year was a mistake, and they need to go back to running him. And I don't care that you've paid him the money, because just because you paid him the money, you can't let him be a pocket passer and have him look like trash because you paid him the money. And like I've said a couple times, I think Howie is over there laying in bed at night wondering, did I make a mistake giving this dude the bag? And you got to do everything you can. So I really like the Saquon Barkley. Pretty shocking, but I really like the signing for them. So besides that, it's a B- for me, just because I think that the Huff signing's cool, but he's not an every down player. I really like Huff personally. He hasn't graded out very well in most of the time that he's played in the league, which is weird. But it's just it's the same thing I said about the Rams. What did the Eagles do to really, beat the 49ers next year, beat the Cowboys next year? And I'm just not. I think it all comes back on Jalen. And, they signed some offensive, they signed a bunch of coaches, and the Eagles have basically, it feels like they picked up their game board and dumped it all in the box and reset it all back up. And they're just making changes everywhere. So,
they're plugging holes where they let go guys. And
this is a team that'll probably get a pretty good offseason grade for me because they did something. They tried. Now, we don't know if it's going to work out or not. We'll find out, but at least they made an attempt.
I think that's what's so exciting about the podcast, right? We get to look at all these mock drafts from the podcast and the free agency stuff, and let's look back at this, and this. And I think it'll be pretty exciting when we get to go back next year and look at it when we have 10,000 subs.
Yeah,